another hay customer going out of here, although he says he's coming back. Guess I won't. If he just had a little bit bigger trailer. Second load going out. He's got a zebu. Zebu, some sheep, and goats. Nice project. A hay bale tractor. Still in progress. These women over here attaching the steering wheel. And then they're gonna get the tractor seat up here. Since I don't think they know how to attach a tractor seat. Women projects, y'all. That hay bale in the front, that was what's left of the cows didn't eat. And this one here in the back's a good bale. Those two in the front, those two square bales, she bought those to take to work for a project and then brought them home for this project. And that smokestack came off of Chris's M. And the seat and the steering wheel, I think that came out of my uncle's junk pile. A couple boards. And so like I said, that's a well-used, reused, rotten bale on the front there. I took a piece of net wrap and wrapped it back around it to kind of hold it together to get it down here. They said they're gonna paint it red. I don't know, they saw this picture on somewhere. Somebody had one. They thought this was a good idea. Anyways, y'all, that's what we're doing this evening. This is the 15th, October the 15th, I think. Howdy, y'all. October the 18th. So about 7 a.m. this morning or so, somebody come up the road and just dumped a whole load of asphalt millings in the road. Just dumped it right in the road and drove off or whatever. So Dad just came up here and talked to the lady that owns the place. I guess we'll see if we can load it up and get it off her property for her. Don't know why it's there or anything else, but VDOT come along and shoved it out of the road and threw it on her property. So we'll see if we get us a load of asphalt millings out of the deal. Don't know much more to tell you about that. And well, Emily came out here and painted her tractor. Dad sold about 7 more hay bales this evening before I was able to get home from work. So, well, the loader's got a flat tire, so we gotta go take the tire off of that, get it fixed. So he used a skid loader instead, but that's what's going on today. So we gotta go pull this tire off so that we can get it fixed and get a new tire or whatever we need to do here real soon, because kind of need this tractor. So anyways, there's Dad. Got another fella coming to get some more hay in the morning. So yeah, Dad's gonna go take the tire and the other tire down to the tire shop down the road. I'm driving the old Excursion. it just cost me a bunch of money. If I can get my foot in the door. And the tan truck went up the shop. It cost me a bunch of money. And the white truck's in the shop. It's gonna cost me a bunch of money. So, we ain't got no money. And Dad's talking about paying taxes. I told him he's gonna have to sell a bunch more hay bales if he's gonna pay taxes. So that ought to be here before too awful long. By the time we make some money, gotta pay taxes. Sell the hay bales just to pay taxes. You know, stuff like that. Life stuff. But anyways, he loaded with a skid loader. I guess that's what we use tomorrow, unless we get that tire fixed. I'm gonna go around here and look at this other machine. Maybe we can cut some more down. Okay, so we went around the corner to work on the other tractor. He didn't start either. So we came back here, and this one here doesn't start either. So we figured it out though. We knew we had a safe starter problem. That's no issue. But we're pretty sure we had a safety switch problem. So we disconnected this safety switch down here that goes in the transmission for the high and low lever. So yes, it will take off in gear now. But that solves the problem with being able to get it started. So we created a little safety wire. If I can get it on camera. I made a little jumper wire and stuck it in there on both sides. And it will start now. I also bypassed the safety switch in the seat, which I hate. And it actually started. So hopefully we did that right. We did it the same as the other tractor over there. Although we did not rip the guts out of the seat like the other tractor. We just disconnected it. We just chopped the wires here and wherever it went to and reconnected them back together just like the other tractor. So we got to wire this up some way so it doesn't fall down. But yeah, we didn't rip all that out and throw it away. The other tractor, and the guy bypassed, he just took all this out and gave it a pitch. So we just left that in there because it ain't gonna make any difference. This little bar was bent, we also straightened that. So it does start, technically, but we do need to put a starter on it. So since it runs, we're gonna start it up and put it in the shed, providing we get it started again. This starter is definitely gone. The appendix, when you starter turns fine, but it won't shoot the appendix out to hit the flywheel to start the tractor. So that's what we're doing this evening. Oh, it started right up on the second go. But anyways, we figured we had a neutral safety switch problem. So now we can put that in the shed. Try to pull start it. So the other day when we went to rake, we pull started it, but she couldn't get off because the seat safety switch wouldn't allow her to get off. So we wanted to disconnect that anyways. She don't run over the four-wheeler. But then the other day when I wanted to start it, it wouldn't start at all. So anyways, y'all, it's getting dark. And another reason for disconnecting the safety switches in the seat, because harvester won't be too long before he'll be able to be big enough to drive that tractor or the other one. But he can't do that if the safety switch is in the seat. He's never going to be heavy enough for the next 5 years for him to be heavy enough to push that switch. So that's another good reason to disconnect it. Anyways, catch y'all later. Turn it down. Good morning, y'all. October the 19th. Dad's going to go get the bucket on the skid loader. We had to take the wheel off, get all the string out of the front wheel. The loader tire went flat yesterday, so we found a tire in the barn that'll work. It's old Badger wagon tire. We got the bucket on because we're going to go up the road here and do us a project with that gravel. That lady said we could have all that gravel. We found a spare rake tire wheel back there, if that's the right one. Rake hitch wheel, maybe. I'm not sure. All right, well, we're waiting on our dump trailer to come back. And now we're going to go to the other farm and get some stuff and come back here. We're going to put the little bucket on. It ain't got no holes in it. Well, it's not as many holes. There's one hole in it. Well, the big dump trailer hasn't gotten here yet, so we're going to hook up to the little one and at least get started here so we don't have to wait on him. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we don't have no dumb cars. First two buckets, if you're gonna lock it up, I'm gonna go on back up the road. They don't look like much because we're trying to move it, not break something today. So, our big dump trailer, he's finally back, but he ain't ready yet. About 7 a.m. in the morning, somebody just came up the road and just dumped this whole pile of asphalt in a ditch for no reason. And VDOT come out here and shoved it off the road, just left it here on this lady's property. So we asked her to get it out of here. We'll take it. And she said okay. So we're gonna scoop it up, get it up out of this lady's property. Take it down to the farm and dump it. I'm trying to flag traffic from on top of this tractor. In between loading. Getting loaded myself. Now I can pull the loader up there and scoop that. But when I come down the road, all these cars in the way, Dad was in on the pile, so I really couldn't. Emily back here, getting her trailer ready and flagging traffic. He's getting there. He's almost got it. But, you know, we probably ain't gonna be able to get it all without taking a bunch of dirt. But we can get most of it. Well, I didn't get it on camera because, well, there's a big ditch down here. As you see how far that chain's landing out. So, Dad got the whole skid loader stuck in a ditch. So I had to come up on this side of the bank and push down on his bucket to get his back wheels up off the ground so that he could back out of it. But we're getting there. Got a little bit more if you don't get stuck in the ditch. Ain't a whole lot more we can do here. Uh-oh, we're gonna get stuck again. We gotta come back with a rake or something and drag the rest of this off the top up here and down in the ditch so that she don't hit it with her lawnmower. Well,
just call me Highway Patrol.
Highway Patrol Emily says the show is over. We were packing this ride up the ride. So we got that big pile at the ditch, and it's a big pile. Well, we got one pile of gravel and a bunch of bumper pieces from the car that hit it that morning. And so now we got something to put in the holes in the driveway. He's got to jump start his dump trailer because his battery's dead. Looks like. That one's been hiding the whole time. Hey y'all, like and subscribe to the Headings Farm. We really appreciate it. Make sure you leave us a comment, share the video, all the good stuff that goes along with that. And we'll catch you on the next one.